But let's look at the bracket again here. Just what team do you think is your sleeper team to make a run? So,
Yeah, that's a good question. Sleeper. So when we're defining sleeper, we're saying higher seed or just in general, no one expects them to go that far.
yeah, like no one expects them to go that far.
Okay. I'm gonna say Boston. I'm gonna say somehow if Boston can get past Washington, they're probably gonna have a pretty good shot at getting past Pittsburgh because they're both like insanely good teams. And they'll have to gel to a certain extent. So I'm going to say Boston because then if they're playing, I think whoever wins that top half can beat Carolina. I think that Boston would beat Carolina and go all the way, but they'd have to get through those first two rounds. Those will be the toughest test.
See, I want to say Florida as a sleeper team, but they're the fourth seeded team in the NHL, so I can't really consider them a sleeper. Even though they're playing against the defending Stanley Cup champions. They've got a tough road, but they're not a sleeper. I want to say Pittsburgh, but they're not really a sleeper either. With Sidney Crosby, you can expect them to do good things at any time. So my sleeper team here, it's got to be the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders, if they make it past the Pittsburgh Penguins, they can gain some confidence. It hurts not having Anders Lee, but this is a shutdown type of team. They'll wear you down in a push a series to 7 games. That's my sleeper. I put some thought into Minnesota as well. They're up 1-0 in their series, but I give the edge to the New York Islanders.
Yeah, I mean, you make some great points. The Islanders are built like a defensive machine. They are really good defensively. Goalie today stood on his head, so that's interesting. Anyone else got any? Jason Brooks says either Blues or Nashville. Bennett says Wild. Brian says Islanders. He agrees with you.
Blues or Nashville, those are interesting. Nashville was really hot towards the end of the season. St. Louis made a push to get in the playoffs. St. Louis isn't what they were. They're really missing Alex Pietrangelo. They're not what they were. Jordan Binnington hasn't been the same this year. Nashville, they really struggled at the beginning of the season, and I don't really have all the belief in them, but they were one of the hottest teams in the NHL for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, they've pulled it together. I mean, great points by Brooksy. I think he's going a little bit with the past winners too. These teams know what it takes, at least a lot of them on those teams. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see for sure.